Each new month brings with it a fresh slate of awesome movies on Netflix, and September 2024 is no exception. In addition to a healthy lineup of Netflix originals that cover every genre, from heavy dramas to small-town thrillers to dystopian science fiction, there are plenty of great non-Netflix movies available throughout the month as well. The biggest additions in September include a heavy comedy that deals with depression and PTSD starring Rachel Sennott, an adaptation of a popular young adult sci-fi novel directed by McG, and an Oscar-contending drama that features 3 powerhouse performances from some of Hollywood's best actresses. All in all, you've got quite a few great options to choose from. So where do you start? I can help. Below, I've gathered together the Netflix movies everyone will be talking about most during the month of September 2024. And at the bottom of the article, you can find a full list of every single new film hitting the streamer throughout the month. Hopefully, you find a new favorite in this bunch. I Used to Be Funny, 2024. The biggest pull for Netflix this month isn't even a Netflix original. It's the directorial debut from Ali Pankiu, I Used to Be Funny. This comedy drama stars Rachel Sennott as Sam, an aspiring stand-up comedian who's battling a bout of depression. Grappling from PTSD after a traumatic event, Sam is torn between her own mental recovery and pressure to join the search for a missing teenage girl she once nannied. Blending humor with heartache, this achingly beautiful and uncomfortably funny film that also stars Jason Jones, Sabrina Jalise, and Enes Esmer finds amusement in very serious topics, undoubtedly resonating with audiences for its honest portrayal of recovery. This movie from Pankiu, whose credits include The Great and Black Mirror, premiered at the 2024 SXSW Film Festival, and currently owns an impressive 82% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes. I Used to Be Funny will be available to watch on Netflix starting September 5th. Rebel Ridge 2024. When Terry Richmond, played by Aaron Pierre, arrives in the small town of Shelby Springs on a mission to bail out his cousin, he suddenly finds himself entangled in a deadly conspiracy. Directed by Jeremy Saulnier, who has helmed genre films like Green Room and Blue Ruin, this high-stakes thriller follows the ex-Marine as he confronts corruption on every level of the town's power structure. After Terry's life savings are seized by the crooked local law enforcement, Terry teams up with the local court clerk Summer, played by Anna Sophia Robb, to expose the corrupt police department, led by the menacing Chief Sandy Byrne, played by Don Johnson. The film also stars David Denman, Emery Cohen, and the legendary James Cromwell. As the tension mounts, Terry must rely on his military skills to survive. This movie, which was supposed to film way back in 2020, but got postponed by the COVID-19 pandemic, will finally make its Netflix debut on September 6th. Uglies, 2024. Netflix always seems to have one big sci-fi project up its sleeve each month, and on September 13th, it appears that Uglies will fill that slot. In a dystopian future where one's appearance dictates all, this adaptation of Scott Westerfeld's 2005 novel follows Tally Youngblood, played by Joey King, an Ugly, who, once she turns 16, will undergo life-altering surgery that will transform her into a pretty. But when her friend runs away to escape such a fate, Tally is thrust into a journey that challenges everything she thought she ever wanted. Directed by McG, who gave us movies like Charlie's Angels, Terminator Salvation, and the Netflix horror flick The Babysitter, this film, which also stars Keith Powers, Chase Stokes, and Laverne Cox, aims to prove that conformity is more than skin deep. His Three Daughters, 2024. In what promises to be an acting tour de force from some of the most underrated talent working in Hollywood, His Three Daughters brings together Elizabeth Olsen, Carrie Coon, and Natasha Lyonne for an emotionally charged drama about accepting and moving on from death. Directed by Azazel Jacobs, who struck indie gold way back in 2011 with his drama Terry, this heavy drama follows 3 estranged sisters who return to their father's home after his health rapidly begins to decline. Old wounds reopen and unresolved tensions amount as these sisters gather by their father's bedside and allow their unfiltered emotions to surface in a moment of impending grief. Netflix asks, will their father's imminent death bring them closer together or push them apart for good? You can find out when the film premieres on the streaming service on September 20th. Resball, 2024. In Resball, the central focus is the Chuska Warriors basketball team. Set at a high school from a Native American reservation in New Mexico, these young men face their biggest challenge yet after losing their star player. Directed by Sidney Freeland, who co-wrote the script with Sterling Harjo and produced by LeBron James, Res Ball aims to capture the electric atmosphere for small-town sports, where the stakes are high and the community's pride is on the line. Inspired by the book Canyon Dreams: A Basketball Season on the Navajo Reservation by Michael Powell, this sports drama stars Jessica Matten, Julia Jones, and Amber Midthunder, as well as a talented young cast that makes up the basketball team. The film is set to make its Netflix premiere on September 27th. Every new movie coming to Netflix in September 2024 are as follows: 300 2006, 10 to Yuma 2007, Centimeters Per Second 2007, Along Came Polly 2004, Aloha 2015, Blue Giant 2023, Diary of a Mad Black Woman 2005, Dragnet 1987, Fast Times at Ridgemont High 1982, Field of Dreams 1989, Jaws 1975, Jaws 2 1978, Jaws 3 1983, Legends of the Fall 1994, Magic Mike 2012, Midnight Run 1988, Paul Blart Mall Cop 2009, Paul Blart Mall Cop 2 2015, Sonic the Hedgehog 2020, Stand By Me 1986, The Expendables 2010, The Expendables 2 2012, The Expendables 3 2014, Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the Were-Rabbit 2005, Untold Hope Solo vs. U.S. Soccer 2024, Apollo 13, Survival 2024, I Used to Be Funny 2024, Disco, Ibiza, Lacomia 2024, Rebel Ridge 2024, Edge of Tomorrow 2014, I Hear Shaw Ends 2024, Boxer 2024, Outlaw 2024, Techno Boys 2024, Officer Black Belt 2024, Sector 36 2024, Uglies 2024, 30 for 30, Catholics vs. Convicts 2016, 30 for 30, Pony Excess 2010, 30 for 30, Rand University 2014, 30 for 30, The U 2009, 30 for 30, The U Part 2 2014, Grave of the Fireflies 1989, Entourage 2015, His Three Daughters 2024, Dear Sachan 2024, Divorce 2024, Jailbreak, Love on the Run 2024, A True Gentleman 2024, Bangkok Breaking, Heaven and Hell 2024, My Hero Academia, Heroes Rising 2019, Lissaby, The Uprising 2024, Res Ball 2024, Will and Harper 2024. That's all on Netflix September, folks. Keep enjoying.